Everything in this video is alleged because I would not like to be sued, and this is just a case study analysis.
Just to create an illusion that, oh, Jude has been stealing this money all this while.
Repeat it! In front of your lawyer. Peter, shame on you. In front of your lawyer. Peter, boss say shame on you. No, stop it. Boss say shame on you. In front of your lawyer.
This is a good example why people say you should not do business with family members. Although I understand this perspective, I disagree. I believe it is possible to do business with family members. All you need to do is to ensure you have the right business processes and procedures set in place. If you've been on the internet for the past couple of days, you will see the issue that has been happening between Peter, Paul, and Jude Okoye of PSQUARE. Depending on who you are, some people claim that PSQUARE is made up of Peter and Paul Okoye, while other people are claiming that Jude Okoye is part of the group. Peter has come out in the last couple of days to say his own side of the story and why him and his brothers fell out. He has raised a lot of topics. He has spoken about contract, personal issues, finances, but in this video, we're going to focus on the business perspective. So hi guys, welcome to the Smiling Professor, where learning is fun. My name is Dr. Bukola, and today we're going to discuss the business lessons we can learn from the quarrel happening between Peter, Paul, and Jude Okoye. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, there is a famous singing group in Nigeria that involved two brothers who happen to be twins. Their names are Peter and Paul Okoye. They came together to form a group named PSQUARE. However, a couple of years after this group was created, they brought in their elder brother, Jude Okoye, to be their manager. A few years ago, the PSQUARE group had a falling out, and this quarrel led to PSQUARE taking a break. And at the time, there were lots of rumors going around on what was the root cause of their issues. Some people claimed it was a personal matter, an example being one of the brothers, Peter Okoye, married a Yoruba lady from another tribe, and this was the reason for the group breaking up. Other people said it was financial issues. The brothers themselves, Paul and Jude Okoye, came out to give their own version of what happened in some interviews, but Peter never explained what happened from his perspective until a few days ago, where there was an issue that happened and Paul reacted in a way that Peter felt offended by. So he came to the internet to tell us what exactly happened to the group. And this analysis will be focused on the first 3 videos he published.
Now, Paul now say, you know one thing, it is because of the sharing formula, Peter. So I will stop all this. Me and you 35. Jude go take 30. I said, Paul, no. Take 30 to do what?
I'm saying it now. 99% of the song is me. But I'm still accused of diverting square funds and blah blah blah. I'm sorry, it's same voice, it's same person, it's same thing. The only difference is that you will not see me and we dare to the perform anymore. It's same voice, same me. I know they hide them anymore. I know dance, sorry, I know they dance, okay? I'm a musician, I sing.
From this video, you would see that the first issue identified after watching this video is there was no clear contract that stated what were the roles and responsibilities of every individual that was associated with the PSQUARE brand. In the video, you can clearly see Paul stating that he wrote 99% of the songs and he was the musician of the group. He also threw a shade at Peter, saying that he is not a dancer. You can also see Jude Okoye coming out to say that he introduced the group members, being his brothers, Peter and Paul, to each other, and he created the group. He recruited Peter to be a dancer. What this clearly shows is that in the creation of this group, they did not clearly state the roles and responsibilities of the individuals in this group. Outlining clear roles and responsibility in a family business is crucial for several reasons. First of all, it makes it clear for everyone to know what they're accountable for, ensuring that everyone understands their specific tasks and area of responsibility, so there is no clear confusion and duties don't overlap. Because if the roles and responsibilities were stated clearly, for instance, them stating that Paul is the musician, Peter is the dancer, and Jude is the one that put them together, therefore he's the manager and he is entitled to equal amounts of money, this quarrel would not be happening. Another reason why it is essential to state clearly each role and responsibility of every family member in the business is that it facilitates better decision making. In this video, you can see Peter discussing the fact that when he wanted money for his personal issues, he had to go to his elder brother who would give him the specific amount of money he wanted.
We don't even share 3 ways. How we share money is, Peter, you want to buy this car? Take. Paul, take. Him, take. That was how we were running PSQUARE.
If this was stated clearly from the beginning, he would not feel offended by this. So when family members are aware of their functions within the business, they make better informed decisions and they do not feel that one member of the business is overstepping their roles and responsibilities. So what I'm saying is, from the start, there should have been a clear organizational structure that demonstrates what each role and responsibility is of each member within this group, and this would have showed professionalism. Although it is a family business, you still have to have a clear organizational structure. When you have a clear organizational structure, you're able to attract a lot of external stakeholders, investors, and even employees. If you listened to all of Peter's videos on the internet, you would see that they also had issues with potential employees that were signed to their record label. The second business lesson we can learn from the issue with PSQUARE and his brothers is the importance of maintaining good accounting and bookkeeping practices. One significant problem the brothers faced was the lack of proper bookkeeping and accounting. In the video we watched, Peter mentioned that whenever he needed money, he would have to go to his older brother Jude to tell him what he needed funds for. In the example he gave, he spoke about needing money for his children's fees, and Jude would go ahead to write him a check and write the same amount of check for Paul and himself as well. And Peter insinuated that he had no idea of how much money their organization was making, how much money came in, what was their operating cost, what was their profit, how much they were spending on shows, how much they were spending on transportation. They didn't even know how much each other earned on the average. What was their profit sharing formula? They had no idea. Their approach to sharing money was based on individual needs, which is not a good business practice.
How we share money is, I'll come and say, hey, I need to pay my kids' school fees. How much? Maybe it's 12 million naira. Jude will sign a check, 12 million, and give me. Sign 12, Paul. Sign 12 for himself. That was how we were running PSQUARE.
It is essential to have accurate bookkeeping and accounting in any business, especially in a family business. And there are several reasons for this. The first one is financial clarity. Accurate financial records provide a clear picture of the company's financial health, allowing everyone involved to make informed decisions. This transparency aids in each member developing trust in one another as well as in the business. Proper bookkeeping and accounting practices also aid in proper communication. In my opinion, PSQUARE as a brand and the company they created should have had a clear individual who was responsible for the organizational finances. So they should have had an accountant, a secretary, a financial manager that oversaw all the finances of the organization, tracking how much money the group was making, how much money they were spending, and how much money they were making in profit. So understanding what was their revenue, what was their operating cost, and what was their profit, and making this transparent to each member of the group. Another important reason it's good to have a good approach to bookkeeping and good financial accounting practices, it would have helped with their communication. From the information Peter provided in his videos, it was evident that Jude was responsible for nearly everything regarding their finances. He booked the shows, he received the money, he provided the funds, but there was no clear bookkeeping and accounting practices in place that was transparent to each member of the group. And this was very, very wrong. It is crucial that family businesses have proper bookkeeping and accounting practices in place, because family businesses rely on trust and relationship with one another, and having a reliable accounting system can strengthen the bond by promoting the bond and friendship with the family members. In your opinion, do you think it was right how the finance of PSQUARE was handled by their elder brother Jude? Whose side of the story are you leaning towards to? Whose side of the story do you believe? Do you believe Jude's account, or do you believe what Peter has said? Please let me know down in the comment section below. Like I said in the earlier part of this video, I only analyzed the first 3 videos that Peter did. If you want me to analyze the rest of Peter's explanation, please let me know down in the comment section below. I want to say thank you to everyone who's watched till the end of this video. Thank you so much for your support. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support, and you know I love you so much. Please don't forget to like and share my videos and click the notification bell so you always know when I upload. Thanks guys, bye.